Keep thinks that's his cousin too, so I think they're all related here. But I got Keep in May. I was May 5th. I was up here for the 3 weeks. Sit down, buddy. Sit. Good boy. And let me start kind of at the beginning. I was declared legally blind in 1993. I knew something was wrong before I actually went to the doctor. And after I was told not to drive anymore, I really didn't realize the benefit of the white cane or the dog. So, like most men, I was pretty stubborn for 20 some odd years until I met a wonderful wife, and she wanted to know why I didn't have a stick, and much less why I didn't have a guide dog. And I said, well, I just sort of went through life bumping into things and making the best of it. So I started off with the white cane, training with that, and then last May, my wife started the ball rolling on the paperwork to get a dog up here. And the ironic thing is, in 1993, when I was declared legally blind in January, I came up to Palmetto for one of the, I think it was probably one of the early walkathons to raise money for Southeastern, and I just never put two and two together that I would be up here someday. It's all in God's timing. And but as far as your job, people ask me about this place, and I start off with all of you, because without you, you're the ones that have I think a big job on your hand. I think is to train the puppy to all the necessities the puppy needs, and to give him love and a home and affection, and show him right and wrong. So when you bring them in here, it makes their job here a lot easier if they have a dog that knows right and wrong. And he sees his buddies over here, so he's being good. I'm proud of him. When I first told I was going to talk here, I was going to write out a speech, and I said, well, I can't read it anyway, so I write it out. so I said, I'm just going to speak from the heart, and what pops into my head, pops into my head. And like I said earlier, that Keebler doesn't forget Mary and Scott over here. And there comes a time when you'll come back here at graduation, and you'll meet. I think he thought he was going through that door. That they'll come back, and you'll meet the person that the dog was given to, and you'll have lunch. Well, we did that at the end of May when I graduated, and Mary and Scott came, and we were in the cafeteria, had a big lunch, and then we had to part ways, and we got back in the room, and he was pacing. He wanted to go for a walk. So when I went back up, we walked down back into the cafeteria, which was empty by then. Everybody had gone home. But he walked right over to where we sat, picked out all the tables, and went to the two chairs that Mary and Scott had been sitting in, and put his nose on both of them. That's how much they'll remember you all by. But Keep, like I say, it wouldn't be possible without your help and the time that you put into this. And I know, I guess some of you, this is your first time, and hopefully you'll, like they say, get back on the horse and get yourself another one to help raise, to benefit people with vision problems like I have. And since I've had Keith, it's been almost 6 months now that besides helping me immensely as we go to a walk every day, close to a mile roundabout down to the Publix, which we have to walk by the highway, cross a major intersection, and go to Publix, which he is now the hit of the store. Any place we go, he's the hit of the place. And I just can't believe how many people in Florida can't read, because it says, "Don't pet me, I'm working." They see the sign and say, "You look like that." I said, maybe you need a dog. You can't see it. But he's a sweetheart, and like I say, a lot of it is up to you. In 6 months, Keith's been on a 3,000-mile car trip. We've been to Broadway play on Broadway. And we've been to Central Park, the Strawberry Fields. We've been to Northern Michigan. And we've been in about 10 Best Westerns. Yeah, you got something to say? Oh, yeah. Well, and I was thinking, I don't know what a dog thinks, but I thought to myself, if a dog could talk or sing, what would he sing? And I wrote a song that I like to sing. I have a few bands, and Keith's been with me to a couple of the places. Because it was a good thing when I met Steve, I didn't know if he liked music or not. Then I found out he played drums and keyboards, so it worked out good. But first day in our dorms, I got my guitar out and sat down, and I didn't know if he'd run or what, but he came over and laid right on my feet and listened to me play. So, and again, I just gotta say how much the students who receive these dogs that you spent your time and love on appreciate it. It's made an immense difference in my life when he joined our family, and he has joined our family. He loves my wife, Donna, very much as Donna loves him. And he's a good alarm clock. And we probably got enough hair in our vacuum to stuff a mattress. You've all probably been through that already. So, but she overlooks all that, and he is part of the family. We love him so much, and we just look forward to years and years of his company and our company. But I'd like to sing a song that I wrote, and my wife, well, I'll get it since